All right, here we are again, ready to mix song 4. If you're following along in the series, we are creating, mixing, mastering, producing, singing, basically creating 5 songs from scratch. In this whole series, you'll see 5 songs created from scratch. You'll see every single step of the process. Everything I did in front of you. So hopefully you'll find some interest somewhere in these series. They're all organized in 4 parts. We are in part 4 right now, which is the mixing and mastering phase, and we are buttoning this project up, and boy, I'm ready to hit that finish line. It's kind of like a long distance run and you're getting close to the end. I'm getting excited. This is when things get fun for me. I love the final stages. I love the polishing aspects. The song we're about to mix is called, and again, this project is for a silly, funky children's music project, but super fun music, real fun to write. This one's called The Bouncing Banana Boogie. Hysterical. And we're going to flip over to that scene right now, and you can take a look at my screen. I've got everything prepped and ready to go. If you want to see how I prep my tracks and fix things like internally, go watch the video 1 of part 4 where I mix the first track. I decided not to go into all the detail on these songs because it's just kind of repetitive. I just want you to be able to watch me mix. So if you want a more detailed video, check out video 4-1 in this series. All right. Let's give a listen to this one, and you'll get an idea of how this one sounds.
Peel the banana, don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway. The bouncing banana wants to play. Bouncing banana boogie, up and down it hops, yeah. Twisting.
Okay, so there it is. Pretty much ready to go. First thing I want to do is take a listen to my lead vocal. I think I'm probably going to be throwing some pitch correction on these. I don't remember what key we're in. I have a feeling it's F minor. I believe that's right. Did I set the key? I did not. But I'm almost certain that we are in F minor. Let me double check this real quick. You know, there's a couple of really great plugins that help you determine your key. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just use the major, relative major. A flat major and F minor are basically the same thing. So when I set my pitch correction, I've got all of these tracks that are probably going to need pitch correction. Now doesn't look like I did a double on the bridge, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that track. But all of these tracks, as well as all of my BGVs. So a lot of these tracks are going to need pitch correction. So let's just do it once and then copy them over. So I'm going to put the pitch correction right after this stage. And do that pitch correction. And let's put that in. And we'll set this to major, and we'll set it to A flat major, which is basically the same as F minor. So A flat major, that should do it. Just those 2 settings usually will be enough. If your vocal performance is good and you just want to just tighten it up a little bit, if you're more off in your pitch, you might have to engage something that allows you to actually move notes around, but not necessary in this case. So I'm going to move these over to all of my vocal tracks. Now, last time I did this, apparently my pitch correction, whoops, I don't want it there. Don't want it there. I want it on all of these though. Great. Now that I have engaged that, I'm just going to do a quick check on my CPU. Yeah. Interesting. I don't remember the Logic pitch correction being so CPU intensive. I don't remember ever having issues with it, but here all of a sudden, and I've got the M1 chip. So because of that, now I've got to freeze these tracks. But before, yeah, let's go ahead and do that because I'm not going to be making any additional changes on the track level. It'll be on the bus level. So we're just going to go ahead and print these so that I can. This is a new problem that I'm gonna have to do some reading on because I mean the reason why it's puzzling to me is the pitch correction, the plugin inside of Logic is a super old one, which means it was in play and used back when the machines were not very powerful. So I never would have considered it to be a CPU intensive plugin, but apparently it is. So we're gonna find out more about that. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna print this real quick. And man, it's going slow. Okay, there we go. It's picking up a little bit of speed now. The freeze feature is very handy because it allows you to just go ahead and commit things that you know that you're ready to commit on, and then you get all that CPU power back, but yet you still get all that processing result. It's really handy. Otherwise, you would have to actually bounce those tracks out, print them that way, and create a new alternate, project alternate, and delete all the CPU intensive. This is much easier in this case to be able to do it this way. But boy, it sure does want to take its time. Man, this one is a slow one. So let's see. This is real time. I can't just hit edit and cut and cut. So you have to just sit and wait with me. So do I know, does anybody know any good jokes? I'm fresh out. All right. Yeah, so we're about halfway done. And this is a slow one. While I'm waiting, let's make use of the time and let's see. Okay, let me take a look here. Let's see if maybe there's something in a Logic feed somewhere that might give me some. Take a look, see if anybody has come across the CPU and system overload Logic Pro help. 10 ways to fix project system overloads. Yeah. Fixing system overloads in Logic Pro 4 solutions. Quick tip, controlling CPU overload in Logic Pro 9. How to fix system overload in Logic. But nothing's, pitch correction effect for Mac. You can use the Logic Pro pitch correction effect to fix the pitch. I know this. Okay, let me just try another way because this is taking its time. Oh, my dog is downstairs going nuts. I don't know if you hear that. And you're probably thinking, how do you mix with barking dogs in the background? It's called life. You do what you got to do. That's why I mix in headphones. I've had to learn how to mix effectively in headphones because I don't have an ideal mixing space right now, as you can readily see. But I'm able to get the job done with learning. You have to, if you're going to use headphones, you have to learn them. You have to learn their bass response and learn all of that. But there you go. This thing is just painfully slow. CPU. Let me do another search and see if I can find something about or how to use the pitch. Okay, I know. Why is there explanation of Logic improved pitch correction feature? Nothing in here in relation to it, a CPU. And the thing is, this is a new thing. I've never known. I've used this pitch plugin, the native Logic pitch plugin, since I started using Logic over 12 years ago, and I've never seen it do this. But there may be some weird thing with it in conjunction with other plugins, or maybe something to do with Rosetta mode. I'd be curious if it does this in native mode, because I'm still running Logic and Rosetta. And I haven't updated to the latest version. There is a new version of the pitch correct plugin. Maybe it's more efficient. Maybe it's more geared towards the latest processor. But man, it's amazing how long this is taking. Pretty crazy. I'm wondering too, of course I can't do anything right now, but I'm wondering if there's like a setting in here that's causing it. But whatever the case may be, it just means we have to wait longer to print it. But very few of the plugins I use take this long. This is what I'm confused about. It just seems odd. Usually too, the Logic native plugins are very efficient. And so this is, I mean, for a utilitarian plugin, I'm just a little baffled by that, because my Waves plugins aren't even as intense. But we're getting close. We're getting close. Come on. Oh, let me switch back. We can switch back. Now you can see my screen. We're getting close. Come on. Come on. I'm glad I glanced at that, because I would have forgot to go back to the screen. All right. CPU levels over here coming down again. Now let's hit play.
Until it never stops.
Yeah, better. My hard drive's still hitting. Great. Good deal. Yeah, things are great. Okay, so let's start with the lead vocal. Let's start crafting that into place. And again, I usually start on the last chorus. Actually, let me start with an isolated vocal on the verse.
Don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go.
We have basically a dry vocal here. There is some,
sway.
Just to give you an idea, I didn't get into much detail on this before, but we do have some, it's frozen, so I can't open it. But I do have a couple of just basic channel processes going on in there. But it's basically a dry vocal in all intents and purposes.
Don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway. The bouncing banana wants to play. Don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway.
Take a look at this high pass.
The bouncing banana wants to play. Don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl.
It feels good. And the voice-centric plugin sounds good too, but let me drive it, make sure it's driving good enough.
Don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway. The bouncing banana wants to play. Don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway. The bouncing banana wants to play.
Don't want that much.
Don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go.
Good deal.
In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway. The bouncing banana wants to play. Bouncing banana, don't be slow.
Turn down that delay a little bit.
It's time to dance, let yourself go.
Good deal. Okay, now let's move on to the BGVs. And we'll do this on the first chorus.
Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. He's moving fast and free and leaves off the canopy. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. He's moving fast and free and leaves off the canopy. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl. It wiggles and giggles.
A little bit of that click is coming through.
The bouncing banana.
Let me see if I can gate that out.
Banana boogie. Twist and twirl. It wiggles and giggles. The bouncing banana. Banana boogie. Twist and twirl. It wiggles and giggles. The bouncing banana.
Yeah, that's a lot cleaner.
Banana
And I
boogie.
next stop, want to high pass these.
Twist and twirl. It wiggles and giggles. The bouncing banana. Banana boogie.
Perfect.
Twist and twirl. It wiggles and giggles.
Drive this a little bit harder.
The bouncing banana. Banana boogie. Twist and twirl.
Yeah, let's keep that.
It wiggles and giggles. The bouncing banana.
And you always want to hear your reverbs in context with the music. So let me go ahead and take out the solo.
Banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. Wiggles and giggles.
All right, great. Perfect. I'm happy with all that. I like how the vocals are sounding. So now let's go to this last chorus. We'll mix the song based upon, the perceived loudest portion of the song, which is usually the last chorus, not always, but in this case, probably the case. So again, we're gonna start with basically lead vocal up at unity, which is 0, which is right there. And we're gonna turn everything else down. And one more layer, we'll turn that down. Okay.
Yeah. Up and down it hops, yeah. Until it never stops. A fruity spree. A bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free. Bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops.
Usually with R&B type, the BGVs are as important, if not sometimes more important than the lead. It's just,
Banana boogie.
I don't want to bring them up as hot as I
Up
can.
and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. Wiggles and giggles.
Just bring in the drums.
A fruity spree. A bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free. Bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. Wiggles and giggles. A fruity spree. A bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free. Bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. Wiggles and giggles. A fruity spree. A bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free. Bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist twist and twirl until it never stops. Giggles and giggles, a fruity spree, bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free, bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. Giggles and giggles.
All right, let's bring in this bass.
A fruity spree, bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free, bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah.
Bass is very important in this style of music.
Until it never stops. Giggles and giggles. A fruity spree, bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free, bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and
So the keys will come back to,
Giggles and giggles.
those are on the bridge.
A fruity spree, bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free, bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. Giggles and giggles. A fruity spree, bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free, bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. Giggles and giggles. A fruity spree, bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free, bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it
Okay, so that all that leaves now,
boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah.
I'm gonna bring down those BGVs just ever so slightly.
Boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. And giggle. A fruity spree, bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free, banana boogie. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops.
Okay, the only thing that's left is our effects, which is just this little transition here. So I'm just going to highlight that and loop that section so we can just get that just right.
Peel the banana. Peel the banana. Don't peel the banana. Don't be slow.
Good. Yeah, and then finally just this keyboard, this electric piano section.
The apples and oranges cheer and shout. Go, banana, go. They let it all out. It swings on the chandelier. What a sight to see. The bouncing banana, wild and free. Yeah. The apples and oranges cheer and shout. Go, banana, go. They let it all out. It swings on the chandelier. What a sight to see. The bouncing banana, wild and free.
I want to take a different approach because I think all of these brass should basically all be sitting at unity. And then I'll bring the master fader up and it should just fix it for everything else.
The apples and oranges cheer and shout. They let it all out. It swings on the chandelier. What a sight to see. The bouncing banana. Wow.
I feel like, and I don't know if this is, oh, I didn't put it on a bus, but I kind of wish, can I convert this? It'd be awesome if I could convert this to another kind of bus. Can I do that? That'd be so great. Maybe just on this bridge one.
The apples and oranges cheer and shout.
Just being able to put this in a space just to round it out a touch. It just feels a touch dry to me. So let's see what rooms we have. We have small room, snare chamber, Prince Hall 1, large room. Let's try this Haunt Studio.
The apples and oranges cheer and shout. They let it all out. It swings on.
I like that. So I want to do that. I want to do that to, I think, all the brass. Well, let's see what it, because it might feel different on the chorus.
Yeah, up and down it hops, hey. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. Yeah, he's moving fast and free. The apples and oranges cheer and shout. Up and down, bouncing side.
I just feel like we need more of that brass. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, up and down it hops, hey. Twist and twirl until it never stops.
I do think I want to put a touch of that into that that small hall. The Hans Studio. Let's bring that up a little bit.
Yeah, up and down it hops, hey. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. Yeah, he's moving fast and free. Yeah, up and down it hops, hey.
I want a little less.
Until it never stops. A fruity spree. Yeah, he's moving fast and free. Yeah, up and down it.
Okay, and then let's listen to this verse.
The counter onto the floor. Through the kitchen it bounces for more. It's yellow and happy. Fruity delight. Join.
And then we'll put that also in that same room.
The counter onto the floor. Through the kitchen it bounces for more. It's yellow and happy. Fruity delight.
Okay, I think we're close. I think we are close on this one. So let's hear from the beginning and just see how things feel.
Peel the banana, don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway. The bouncing banana wants to play. Up and down it hops, hey. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. He's moving fast and free. Leaves off the counter onto
that the brass on the verse touch too loud. Let's fix it.
The counter onto the floor. To the kitchen. The counter onto the floor. To the kitchen. It bounces for more. It's yellow and happy. A fruity delight. Join in the fun. It's a bouncing side. The counter onto the floor. For more, it's yellow and happy, a fruity delight. Join in the fun, it's a bouncing side.
Okay, so now my biggest question is, do we want to do vocal throws? I have a feeling we do.
Nana, don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. Nana, don't be. Peel the banana, don't be slow.
So what we're gonna do, this is the way this rolls. We're going to print this entire lead vocal. We're gonna just bounce it in place. So just select it. We've done this in the previous live stream, but just in case you missed it, we basically go here and we're going to, under bounce and join, we're gonna bounce it in place. We're gonna leave this in place here. And we're gonna leave the original track. This is an additional thing because we're gonna do something. So we're gonna call this lead vocal throws. And we're gonna leave all the effects and all the stuff in there. And oh, I have to oh, you know what? I don't think I want to go through all that. So I'm going to, yeah, we're not going to do it. I'm not going to do any vocal throws. I have time. It's going to take another 20 minutes.
Peel the banana, don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway. The bouncing banana wants to play. Bouncing banana, boogie. Up and down it hops away. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree.
Okay, so before we start giving it a critical listen, let's go ahead and throw in our mastering plugins. Yeah, so sometimes in terms of time, you have to decide, yeah, can I do that? Is it going to make it or break it? And sometimes you just have to decide, yeah, not to do it. Because it would take 20 minutes because I have to unfreeze. And remember how long it took to freeze those? Don't want to do it.
Up and down.
So here's our good mix-centric plugin. Let's get this rolling in.
Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. Bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. Bouncing banana. He's moving fast and free. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl till it never stops. A fruity spree. Bouncing banana. He's moving fast.
Interesting. I turned up my bass in this one and it didn't do quite as much bass boost. But did it get the right? Yep, it got R&B, which is perfect. All right. So I think we're good on the mastering side. Let's go ahead and listen to the beginning and see how the mix is faring. Listen, give it a good listen.
Peel the banana, don't be slow. It's time to dance, let yourself go. In the fruit bowl, it starts to sway. banana wants to play. Up and down it hops away, twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree, he's moving fast and free. Leaves off the counter onto the floor. Through the kitchen it bounces for more. It's yellow and happy, a fruity delight. Join in the fun, it's a bouncing sight. Bouncing banana boogie. Up and down it hops, hey. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. Yeah, he's moving fast and free. The apples and oranges cheer and shout.
Okay, glad we did that because those definitely need to come down.
The apples and oranges cheer and shout. They let it all out. The apples and oranges cheer and shout. The apples and oranges cheer and shout. They let it all out. The apples and oranges cheer and shout. They let it all out.
Let's hear that transition from the chorus.
Fruity spree. Yeah, he's moving fast and free. The apples and oranges cheer and shout. They let it all out. It swings on the chandelier, what a sight to see. The bouncing banana, wild and free. Yeah. Up and down it hops, yeah. Twist and twirl until it never stops. A fruity spree. He's moving fast and free. He moving, 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 moving. Hey, hey, hey. He's moving fast and free. Yeah. Look at him go.
All right, I think this one's ready to print. So let's just do a quick check at the end and make sure we have enough of an audio tape.
Look at him go.
Yep. That was my girls, in case you heard that. All right. Okay, so let's put this in here.
Peel the banana, don't be slow.
Okay, so we are ready to bounce. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, here we go. And we're bouncing this one out. And so I'll go ahead and spare you this last little bit we'll go ahead and say goodbye on this one. I'll be back for the last video in a few minutes. We've got one more to go, and then we are done. If you like this content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. And if you have any questions, let me know also in the comments, and I can try to elaborate on any future videos. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day. I'll be back on in a few minutes to mix this